Genshin Impact. It's a game. 3.0 has been out for a while, and, well, 3 weeks to be exact, and let's talk about it. Now, I want to separate myself from this video and just talk about some things that I do believe are objective about Genshin Impact's state right now. Some might say it's the absolute state of Genshin Impact. Now, as I said, 3.0 has been out for a while now, 3 weeks to be exact, because the Tighnari banner is officially over. Now it's moved on to Garnu and Kokomi. That also means that 3.0 has had its time to shine, per se. But has it really done that? In 3.0, we got one massive major thing. Dendro and Sumeru. Literally a massive expansion. A 3.0 expansion is always massive, or an X.0 expansion, I should call it, is always massive in every game. And in Genshin, it was great. Sumeru is a 10 out of 10 zone. Literally amazing. They introduced a new grapple system. The whole terrain is amazing. A forest mixture with mountainous regions, mushrooms, caves, dungeons. Good fun. And it was fun for the first week or so. Sumeru's great. I really enjoyed it. Personally, when I streamed Genshin for the first week of Sumeru, I thoroughly enjoyed exploring everything from going up big trees to exploring caverns to the mushroom areas, everything that I just named. It was all very, very fun. But once that week is over, you slowly start to realize something, is that it's divulging back into what Genshin was before 3.0, which was boring. But let's continue on looking at the things that 3.0 brought. Dendro. Dendro is a great element. To be quite frank, it's probably the element that rivals Pyro and Hydro and Cryo in terms of power. Melt and Vaporize known to be the stronger reactions in the game. In my opinion, Dendro rivals that in power, which is absolutely amazing. That level of power needed to be rivaled, and I think that's probably the best addition that 3.0 brought was Dendro. The utility and the raw power that you can get out of Dendro is actually really, really good. But in terms of replayability that 3.0 brought, it really didn't do anything. In regards to quality of life changes that players wanted, something like artifact rerolling, loadout management, or just in general actually having artifact loadouts, just quicker dailies just to get the stuff out of the way, or just in general more things to do so they can actually play for a substantial amount of time per day. Nothing like that was brought into Genshin Impact. And even the events that are currently up aren't all that amazing. If anything, I would classify them as just outright boring and bland. And I even outlined this in my Genshin summary for 3.0 and the special program Watch Party. But the events, I can essentially predict if an event for Genshin will be good or not. And it all comes down to, is it actually the game or is it actually an event? For me, an event is something that changes the game. Change what I'm doing on a daily basis to something completely different. Have the event be different from the game. It's a simple procedure in my opinion. But this patch, if we go into the events tab, all the events in my opinion are just the same gameplay. Graven, Innocence. This part of this middle one, this is just the combat challenge. This is just a time trial. This is just kill bosses. This is take pictures. I guess taking pictures is new gameplay, but would I want this to be my event gameplay, which takes, what, taking a picture takes about a fraction of a second, and then you're done? No. I really wouldn't want that to be my gameplay for the week. Looking at the other parts, you have to create statues of things, and then you have to do just a small quest line that is far too long and is for some reason voiced. It's all just very bland, but this is the major event of the patch. I guess the only redeeming factor is that we get a free collab. Lost Riches, regardless of the fact that you get a limited edition Sealy, or a limited time Sealy, you're just opening chests and killing enemies. Kind of just doing the regular schmegular stuff. And then right now, Phase Trials, which is essentially a combat event that you are just killing enemies, and you also have the addition of a skill that instant kills enemies, which is, I guess, if you consider that a change in gameplay, the fact that you get an insta kill, I'm not exactly sure, but that is what this is. None of the events shock me anymore. None of the events do anything for me anymore. They are all just the same, just general Genshin gameplay, just in an event, and you get more rewards for it. Am I complaining about this? Absolutely. Will I continue to complain about it until we get newer and more unique events? Absolutely. As much as I want to praise 3.0 for the good things that it's done, a fun new zone, new commissions, new aesthetic, new element, it's just still Genshin Impact. Nothing has evolved. I want video games to evolve as they update themselves because evolution brings innovation. In my opinion, that is a very, very good thing. Innovation, evolution of a game and a style and just a thing. Just anything evolving is great. Genshin doesn't seem to do that. It's very disappointing to me, but what was I expecting? I feel like I came into the patch knowing this would happen, and it did happen. So that's that. This has been a very short video, or very long video. I haven't looked at how long I've been recording this for. I've just been rambling for the most part. But I really wanted to voice my moderate frustrations with Genshin and how it's just been going along and not doing much. Hope this wasn't too much of a opinionated spiel. I tried to be as objective as possible. And hope you guys can voice your opinions in the comments down below. And tell me if you enjoyed Sumeru, if you didn't enjoy Sumeru, what was your favorite part about Sumeru? And am I correct? Do you think? Am I wrong? I don't know. This is my opinion, but I guess it is what it is. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, or do whatever. Have a great day, and stay safe.